Ever since they were a baby, your child's been keen to explore the world. As humans, it is our five senses that allow us to engage with and experience all the world has to offer. You'll already be aware how much your child makes use of their sense in their exploration and discovery, as they poke, prod, squeeze, taste and smell plenty of objects that come their way. In this video, we'll focus on how sensory play can really support your 2 to 7-year-old child in their development. Development of the senses. Touch is the earliest of our 5 external senses to develop. Around just 16 weeks after conception, your child's sense of touch begins to develop. By birth, they were well equipped to make sense of the world using touch. As your child grew and developed, they began to be able to grasp and move objects towards them so they could smell, taste, hear and see more of their environment. This development takes place during a phase the Swiss child psychologist, Jean Piaget, labeled the sensorimotor stage and lasts from birth till around the age of 2. The preoperational stage. As your child develops, they move into Piaget's second stage of development, known as the preoperational stage. The preoperational stage lasts from around age 2 until about age 7. During this stage, children learning about the world by experiencing it. They gradually grow in awareness and capacity for logical thought and manipulating or combining information. During this stage, sensory play and sensory stimulation is crucial in supporting your child's development. During the preoperational stage of development, there are multiple ways you can support your child by providing an appropriately stimulating sensory environment. Let's consider 3 practical steps you can take today. Molding young minds. Malleable materials are a fantastic learning and development tools for children in the preoperational stage. A ball of dough can be squashed flat into a shape that, to your child, may appears bigger than the original ball. Through the senses of touch and sight, there is a lot to be learned here about the size, space, shape and dimension. Piaget called it conservation, the logical concept that a certain quantity will remain the same despite adjustment of the container, shape, or apparent size. The dough is also a fantastic way to support your child in getting hands-on in molding shapes, objects and letters. Go on a scavenger hunt. Making a logical sense of the world includes being able to classify and sort objects and concepts. You can help your 2 to 7-year-old child to develop this skill by encouraging them to use their senses to find, identify and classify items in their environment. For example, setting up a scavenger hunt that encourages children to find an item that is smooth to touch, something that looks shiny, a toy that makes a gentle noise, and an item with a pleasant smell means your child has to identify, describe and classify experiences through the use of their senses. For younger children, you can support this process by having a selection of items to choose from. There's plenty of chance for language development too, with this task. Music as inspiration. Using your sense of sound to listen to music can be a great activity to support your 2 to 7-year-old. Consider listening to a piece with your child, asking them what the music makes them think of. Is there a story that they think the music is telling? Is there a way they want to move around the room to the music? Does the music remind them of a particular animal? What is it about the music that indicates that? These activities encourage listening and language, and also open up an opportunity for your child to develop the use of symbolism. Key takeaways. Exploring the world via the senses is important to babies, infants and young children in both the sensorimotor and preoperational stages. Children's capacity for awareness and logical thought develops during the preoperational stage. Using play, sensory scavenger hunts and using music to stimulate imagination are all great ways to use sensory experiences to support children's development in the pre-operational stage.
If you liked our videos, please like and share them. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updated videos.